Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded and Unfiltered, the podcast in which I, your host, Jermaine, talks about the mindset side of content creation. And every once in a while, I have a guest on. I don't even remember the last time I had a guest on. I wanted to double check, what episode are we on? Let's see. We're on episode 132. It doesn't even seem like I did 132 of these episodes, but here we are. Number 132, and guess what? Today's a filler. Yeah, I just got back from a little mini vacation with the family. We went sledding, tubing, as they like to call it. Got some footage of that, and it was a nice time to get away. We went to the mountains, got to see the amazing mountain views, got to see some snow. Apparently, it's supposed to be snowing here next week, which will be good for my drone ideas that I have brewing. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's gotten through that hump of, this is my resolution for the year. Hopefully you're sticking to the resolution. And if not, in due time, there will be an accountability group. I'm putting the final touches on. I believe this week I'm going to reach out to a few individuals to see if they want to test drive this accountability group for me. It's going to be full of admiration, words of affirmation. We're going to have a weekly meeting where we check in, tell everybody what we're working on, let everybody know if we need any help with anything, and then we go on from there. I'm going to start off small so I can see where the highlights are, things that I can improve on, and then I'll probably open up to the masses later on this year. So my goal is to reach out to the homies this week. Next week, we'll have our official meeting, our first meeting, where we talk about the goals we want to knock out. It's going to be per week goals. We're not going to be doing any lofty, I want to be a content, whatever. No, I'm trying to get 2 posts out this week. That's my goal, and go from there with all the encouragement and everything that we can handle. Other than that, yeah, I've been sticking with my resolutions. I've gotten 2 YouTube videos up since this year has started. I've been doing good with my shorts. Podcasts have been coming out of the clip, and I'm taking a class to further my coaching skills. So I can't wait to talk more about that as well. Other than that, if you've been listening to this podcast since the beginning or you jumped somewhere in the middle, you know that I fully believe that what we put our attention to creates our reality. Like, there is zero reason to worry about a goddamn thing. And the more that you tap into that, the one underlying thing that I think makes that type of thought process possible for me is I believe that anything is possible. Anything. When you stop being surprised by how things work or something happening to somebody else, if you just give into the delusion of anything is possible, then you will never be upset again. Like, for instance, let's say I was working a 9 to 5. Like, people are afraid of losing their job because they're like, oh, I'm not going to have any food to eat. I'm going to get kicked out of my house. I'm going to be homeless. They go down this rabbit hole of all the bad shit that, yes, could happen, rather than focusing on what could also happen that would be beneficial to them. If you give in to that, anything is possible. So you can lose your job today and tomorrow become a millionaire. Now, I know saying that, some people, you have a harsh reaction to it. You're like, there's no way in fuck. But because you believe like that is why you are where you are today. I mean, you don't have to be that delusional, but that's the type of shit that I'm on. I'm that delusional that I believe that anything is possible. So no, I don't worry about my views not hitting exactly where I want. I know all it takes is one person that believes in a dream, that has the assets, that has the know-how or the connections to get me where I want to go. So I'm going to keep pumping this content out. I'm going to keep giving y'all words of affirmations, words of encouragement, advice. And just to remind you, don't settle on what life gets you. You get what you want by thinking about it and believing in it and feeling it and knowing that, yeah, this is going to happen. There's no alternative to this. Other than that, thank you for listening. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short. I appreciate you. If you know anybody who would make a good guest for the podcast, definitely send them my way. This week, not only am I going to reach out to the homies about the affirmation group, but I'm also going to reach out to some people, get some guests on here, because I'm ready to talk to somebody. I'm ready to pick somebody's brain about what they see in their content creation life. Other than that, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already rated the podcast, do that. Helps the podcast a ton. keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.